Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for November 30th through December 6th, 2015. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to connect into the messages from your angels and your guides that will bring you the most clarity and alignment for yourself at this time. And so just breathing and focusing on the voice, the inner voice of your heart, and letting everything that is on your mind just fall away like leaves from a tree. Letting go and embracing that which is now representing change that is to come. You're embracing, they're writing the word hope, so you're letting go of what was and you're embracing the hope of what comes next, and just releasing your fear and allowing things to be, allowing yourself to have the experiences that are coming to you and being fully present with those experiences in terms of the abundance and blessings, and just really letting go of your fear as they're writing the word fear, and embracing the abundance of change and blessings, more of the blessings that are coming forward as they're showing me a mushroom. And the sense that I get is that some new developments are going to take place in this week, like little bundles of joy, things, blessings, abundance, small little signs, small new steps that is just going to be helping you to see how you're moving forward. And I feel like that these blessings or these little signs of abundance are going to help develop an aspect of your being, your soul, in terms of faith, and giving you a sense of clarity. And so the feeling I get is almost like when something happens and it's new and exciting, and there's infinite possibilities and it's stimulating. So pay attention to things that may seem like crumbs, and it's like following a trail of crumbs, and it can be exciting because you don't know where it's going, and um, and yet you feel very much compelled to keep following the trail that's being placed in front of you or laid out for you. And they're just showing me that a heart shape, and I get a sense, and a bow which represents rewards, that you're going to start to, or something to do with your passion, or something that you love or you care about, is going to start to reward you. Like it's almost like being congratulated or feeling that your hard work or your efforts are starting to pay off, that some little signs or guarantees that you are doing the right thing by following your heart, and that you get to see the benefits of your work and your efforts and whatever it is you've been doing. So let's take a look at the cards for this week. And that just gives us a lot of encouragement. I feel like there's a lot you're going to feel encouraged in this week, not only by others, but by your own work. Meaning, so you're going to see progress in this week, is really what I'm sensing. And it's going to be feel rewarding to you. Okay, so we have Archangel Michael, and the card is Crystal Clear Intentions. So the card says, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So I feel like things are going to become more crystal clear for you in this week. And it kind of in that sense where you've been focusing and you've been doing your work, and I feel like your faith is going to be rewarded, that your intentions are going to somehow give you a little proof that of what you've been doing. Let me just tune into this card and see if there are any additional messages from Archangel Michael about this card. And the sense that I'm getting is something about collaborations. So you may want to, now I guess I can't ignore this. I don't understand what I saw before, but a little weird. But it's kind of like one of those night gowns with the fluffy collars and at the bottom and at the cuffs, and it was a little weird. It's almost as if a feeling of being getting prepared for something, something special, a sense of something special may happen. So since it's like getting prepared for sleep, I'm going to say to you that you may want to pay attention to your dreams, as something special may kind of pop up for you in your dreams that helps you to feel, that encourages you, helps you to feel a bit more clear about some things that have been on your mind. And so maybe there's a sense that something special will happen when you're dreaming, where you'll work maybe some plans or ideas will get worked out. So pay attention. This happened to me actually a week ago, and I didn't write it down. So I'm just being patient now and waiting for that to come back to me, and trusting that when I need that information again, it'll be there. But if you have some ideas or some solutions that are come through your dreams, guidance, that something, a real answer to a prayer that you've been really looking for, this solution to fix this problem, pay attention to your dream. Keep a journal beside your bed. And when you wake up, go ahead and write it down. Please don't think to yourself, oh, I'll remember that. That was so crystal clear to me that I won't forget it, okay? So, because you probably will. So take the time to do it right then and there. I swear you'll have the best sleep ever when you go back to sleep, because now your mind doesn't have to think about it anymore, and it can completely let it go. So this is also, I get a sense from Archangel Michael that as you are putting out intentions for clarity, when the guidance comes and that clarity is offered to you, make sure you make a note of it. Take the time right then and there to put it down so that your mind can let it go. Okay? Otherwise, your mind has to keep spinning on that, And that can cause you to sometimes feel kind of tired at night. So maybe this gown means that this week you're going to be able to rest a lot more, e- um, with rest a lot more easily, or to rest easier. I don't know what's going on here with the words today, but you'll be able to rest easier in this week. So it feels like as you get clear and you are clear, that things will be easier for you, and you'll be able to put your head on the pillow at night and kind of rest. So really focus during the day, be clear, be direct, and you will find that you'll have clarity. You'll be able to rest, and you'll be able to think better, be more focused on your goals. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And this is let's see, the Three of Summer. Okay, and this is a great card to start the week. And it really kind of speaks to what we were just talking about. And I love how this happens when we get this confirmation from the things they're showing me before the cards are pulled. And so this card is all about, the suit of summer is usually traditionally the water or emotions or relationships. And so this is talking about feelings here. And this card usually indicates celebration, friendships, and, special occasions coming up. So this is kind of confirming that that the beginning of the week starts off with some kind of a feeling of congratulations, you feeling like you've achieved something. A feeling of achievement is what I'm sensing. And in this case, in this card, where you feel like you can be more playful, like maybe there's been something that's just been on your mind, and you've been worried about something, and now you feel like you can relax and you can enjoy yourself, that you have more time for friendships and more time for enjoying life. And instead of worrying about life, you can now celebrate it because you have some things to be appreciative about, and you're in a place of gratitude. So the week starts off to be very promising. So pay attention to those little signs of abundance that come to you, and take the time to be structured, because sometimes I'm getting a sense from the angels that we can, and Archangel Michael here, who's asking us to be crystal, have focus and have our intentions clear in our heads, in our mind, in our hearts, that sometimes we can tend to get so much into the feeling, and we get a clear idea, but we don't put it down. We don't. We need to make it more concrete. So there needs to be a balance here. And if as things are coming to you, and you're feeling like a weight off your shoulders, and you're feeling like you can breathe, and we don't want you to, you know, um, hesitate another moment to delay, enjoying yourself. But write those ideas down, put those things down, so that you can really relax and that your mind doesn't have to think about it. And so make sure that when you put it down, whatever idea or that comes to you, make sure you also, flesh it out, and just so that, or read it back to yourself, and make sure it makes sense to you, so when you look at it later, that you understand exactly what it was saying. You could write it, or you could record yourself, okay, if that's easier for you to facilitate whatever you received or understood. Okay. All right, so let's take a look let me just tune in and see if I get any additional messages about this card. And just a feeling, getting a sense of seeing that you're going to feel more connected, and that you're going to have more information. So, or insights, that maybe there's some information that you didn't have before, now you have it. Um, I get this sense if there's something about exams or preparations for exams that you're going to do well. So this is also kind of a congratulations, and they're telling you that you can um, feel more secure and know that you're going to do well. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. All right, and we have the Princess of Autumn, and that's interesting since that feeling just came up to me about students and maybe possible finals coming up and preparing for them. And so in the middle of the week, and here we go with this crystal clear intention. So, uh, you know, really, this is a time now for you to, sometimes we can get lost in our fears about the things that we are working on, and that your fears end up distracting you. And so, what's really good advice that I've found is if I set a general intention for how I want to feel, okay, and for the outcome of a process, and I focus on that general feeling because that will attract to me all the specifics, all the assistance I need, the information that I need. And so, whatever you're doing, and if it's about preparing for something for school or work, think about how you want to feel, because sometimes we get so caught up and we let our fears run us, and our worries and concerns, that we lose sight of you know our purpose and what we love about what we're doing and what we're in the midst of trying to accomplish. So always have that, and then when something gets off and you're not having fun and you're not loving what you're doing, even though this is your goal, then you can go back and readjust your alignment to come in perspective of looking at the bigger picture of what it is, the reason why you're doing this, and what you're really trying to accomplish here. So, in terms of a feeling, a general feeling, is what you really want to make sure you set for yourself. Okay, because you can get in saying I want to pass my exam. Okay, but focus on how you want to feel. So that as you're going through it, that you can maybe if you're putting too much pressure on yourself, then you can say, okay, if I want to feel, I want to have fun, and enjoy myself. And so, then how can you go about, studying in a way that you can make it fun for yourself, so that it's not a chore and not a bore. I mean, just to give you sort of a quick kind of example there. But with whatever it is that you're doing. Now, the card says, happy news about your career, promotions, scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So the sense that I get is that this is a message to anyone, in all of you, whatever you're working on, but especially those of you may be studying for something, that it's going to go well. Just stay focused on your goal and what your heart you're passionate about, and as well as for those of you who may be trying to build your business, or there's some finances that you're trying to work out, that things will work out well. Get a sense too about jobs. So maybe you have been waiting for a callback, or you had an interview, or you will have an interview, and you're like this card that is usually the page. And this is like sort of a beginning stage of something, and so some preliminary work, or something like getting a call back, or maybe going for an interview, that it will go well. It looks like you may, as long as you keep your focus and your intention throughout the process, that the end result is going to be something that you'll be able to celebrate. So keep going and don't give up. Kind of is the feeling I'm getting from this card. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the weekend, and we have the Ace of Summer. So um, another great card because it's about you know like a new feelings, new beginnings, possible new love coming through, and just feeling hopeful, feeling like you can spread your wings, so to speak, as we just look at this dove here. A sense of peace, a renewal, feelings of renewals, or peace, inner peace, or contentment, beginning for you. So the end of the week seems like there will be like this sense of expansion, a new expansion for you, or relief or release, something opening up for you, or you're opening your heart to something new, or accepting or embracing something new, or new love in your life, prospect of love in your life. So really, really interesting this week. And so the whole thing is to focus your, really set an intention for whatever you're doing in this week, okay? Um, and let that intention attract to you the specifics of what you need. And this will help you to, monitor. So if general intention becomes your way of knowing what the GPS is for you, what's the right direction for you, or the right approach for you in this situation, because you've already set your intention. And when you feel that 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 things are kind of being moved or pushed in a direction away from that intention, then it's up to you to reset it and redirect yourself based on that general feeling of that you want it to have as your intention, and to keep you focused in whatever it is that you're working on at this time. But really get a sense of, from this week, is an opportunity, lots of opportunities for you to achieve, to feel successful, reasons for you to celebrate. So really open yourself to what's available to you. Let me just take a look at see if I get any additional messages from this card. For the weekend. And what I'm seeing is well, I saw like a fence kind of go up, and then a branch extended. So what I'm getting the sense is they're wanting you to be careful not to put up fences. Okay, don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off from life. If someone extends you a branch, okay, take it. All right. Or if you see a branch, like an opportunity, it's kind of like an opportunity. I feel like it's like somehow a new advantage, something that'll give you, something's going to come your way that's going to give you an advantage. Now, what I'm kind of hearing them say is that some of you kind of feel guilty when you feel like you had to work, hard, work your way, and you don't want these shortcuts, and you may see it as a shortcut, but it's actually an offer of love, is what they're writing from the universe. And so they would really like for you not to see it that way, and they want you to embrace that offer. It could be an offer, an opportunity, but don't put up a fence and kind of close yourself off. Um, you know, because you think you got to do it all by yourself. I mean, here we have this card, and ace is usually number one, and kind of a sense that you think you got to do it all by yourself is the sense I'm getting from this number right now. And so you tend not to take help from others very easily. Maybe you're afraid of what you may have to do in return, or what you think, well, God, nobody just hands you anything, and there must be something that they want, or something I'm gonna have to do or sacrifice. And this is an offer of love, okay? And what they're saying, Archangel Michael is saying, is this is an offer of love that is coming to you. You did the work to get that. It may look like you're cutting a step or something, but you because of your focus lately, that you've been working on yourself and being very focused and setting clear intentions, and being honest with yourself, that this is how things suddenly kind of almost appear out of nowhere and seem like it's magic, but it really was behind the scenes. Your intentions drew this to you, and and what you did was you allowed the universe to do all the work, to orchestrate it, by just holding that intention and having that belief and that faith. But that was work that you did, and you made that happen. So don't underestimate that. So don't put up a fence, is what they're saying. If that happens, if you feel that way, you deserve it, you earned it. And that's what this card is about. You've earned something, this feeling, and you can now celebrate. And that's what you're going to feel like this week. Like you can really celebrate. This card is really saying that you've done your work. You've dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's. You did everything you were supposed to do. You were hard at work studying, doing the background work, and you did everything that is necessary to begin something, right? You did all the work that you need to do to begin something. I see this card is like the court cards is like the emerging, like someone who's young, just starting out. And in this sense, you're not, all of us at different ages, obviously, but it's like something is starting to emerge. You started at the bottom, you did what you needed to do, you reinvented yourself, whatever, and you have been learning as much as you could, and it's now paying off, is the sense I'm getting about this week's message in general. And so to keep that refinement, so that all of you start to feel the success and feel new beginnings for yourself, to clarify your intention, see what your soul is yearning for, what it's looking for, if it's looking for peace or to have fun, and as you go along in terms of pursuing your goal. All right, let's take a look at the card I already pulled from the bottom of the deck. Okay, and so we have another summer card, which is emotions and feelings, relationships. And so this card is about feeling like then that you're moving forward, or you're looking for something more meaningful. And so what I'm hearing them say is that because you've been following your heart and listening to what you've allowed your truth to guide you in a new direction. And you've been following that and pursuing that, and you've been making all of your decisions based on that. And that's what's going to start to, because of that, and that focus, that's what's going to start, showing you some rewards in this week. So look for those little rewards that come to you in this week, and be grateful and have fun in this week. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings. And this week I'll be back doing the daily card messages. So if you have not yet gone to Facebook for the daily card messages, I pull a card for the day. and I write some angel messages about that pertain to you and your life. Um, and you could look in the description link below this video. And also, if you're looking for an angel reading, feel free to um, look in the description link below where you can go to the angelschool.com, the services page, where you can sign up and for an angel reading. So I send you all lots of love um, and congratulations to yourself. Pat yourself on the back, give yourself a break, enjoy yourself in this week, and we'll talk again for the next week. So now we're starting December off on a really great note. So congratulations for anything that you've been working towards. Until next week, God bless you all.